if you're one of those people, you need to go to church. You need to find a priest, get an exorcism, because you're crazy. You've lost the plot. The podcast. Do tell. Okay, so.
Hello.
Hi. Let's just get the elephant out of the room. Carly's wearing an evening gown.
Yeah. Well, actually, this is a halter top, and it was I think $5 because it was on sale at Madewell, and my sister and I both got one. Because
Madewell sale $5. That don't make sense to me.
Well, I'll make it make sense for you. So basically, you can get sale on sale at Madewell sometimes that rocks your world. And that's kind of the only time I shop there is if they have a halter top made of paper for $5.
Well, it looks really stunning. And I love your hair, the way you did I love this tendrils.
The piecey look. Well, yeah. I just saw Materialists with Dakota Johnson, and I am feeling inspired.
She's literally your big sister. Like, well, you guys look alike. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yeah.
Really?
Well, before I get too carried away, how are you?
I'm good. I don't look half as good as you and your halter top. I feel like a freak for not wearing one.
No, you look really good. I like your polo. And what is your celebrity comparison?
This is... we might actually have to edit this out because this is such a crazy thing to say. But whenever I was in high school, my one friend told me that I look like Ryan Reynolds. And the thing is, I don't look like him.
But I get it.
But here's the thing.
I get it.
She was like, you look like him in this one movie. And it's the movie where he's like chubby in high school.
What?
And I see that movie and I'm like, oh my God. It's the one where like Anna Faris is like a pop star and she's like bratty. It's so good. But it's like Just Friends, I think. I think it's called Just Friends.
Oh, sure. Yeah. They all had to do one of those types of movies in the early 2000s, I think.
And by the way, I'm willing to be in one.
100%. Those seem like the most fun.
Totally.
But Ryan Reynolds in one movie, that's it? That's all you've ever gotten?
Yeah. I've like never gotten another celebrity lookalike.
Nick Jonas.
Do you think I look like Nick Jonas?
I think yeah. There are comparisons to be made to Nick Jonas. I think you could be a Jonas brother easily.
I think I could be a Jonas brother, of course.
Yes.
They almost don't even look like each other.
But if you were a Jonas brother, people would say, oh, I could see how you two are related. You look like brothers to you and Nick.
I think people would say he looks like a Jonas brother, but he might need a nose job.
No, what? Why?
I just seeing the shadow cast. Okay. But anyway, did you like The Materialist?
Oh, sure. And okay, I have to stop saying before I get into it and just get into it. I love The Materialist. Edit that out.
Edit what out? That you love The Materialist? Me in the editing room. What did she mean?
I don't know what I meant. Basically, I loved The Materialists. I thought it was really good. And I did a deep dive on the dress she wore to the wedding scene. Did you watch?
It's a really good... Well, first of all, yeah, I loved it. I watched the movie. I thought Chris Evans looked 21, which really scared the shit out of me. Well, I'm looking at him. I'm going, he's definitely at least 10 years older than me. And he looks way younger than me. So I don't know what was going on. Like, I don't know if they were like de-aging with like AI or something, but there was something happening. He definitely
pulled it off. They pulled it off with him, but there were some moments where he was living in that shitty apartment that they had his character living in, like to show that he's a struggling actor and stuff. Theater actor, not just any actor, a struggling theater actor, which I think is really cool. And
put your pause
Chris
up.
Evans is in his 40s. Pause up for Chris Evans being in his 40s. He's supposed to be playing a late 30 something.
Okay.
And living in like really bad, like college-esque apartment with his roommates who are also still in their late 30s having a hard time. And every time it would jump to him, look like in a shitty bathroom or like fuck, I don't have any money. It just made me laugh because like he really looks so good still. Like you can look good and live like that, but he just looked like he was rich.
Actually, you can't. And
it's
like,
hard
because that's what's so unbelievable, because it's like everything can be monetized now. So like,
yes,
someone who is that destitute would instantly like profit off of their body, and like, you know what I mean?
They'd be rich because they're so hot.
They'd be just so hot on Instagram, on TikTok. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he would be doing TikTok dances and it's like great to have a movie that is like devoid of TikTok in general. Mm-hmm. But it's like, it makes it a little bit not believable because it's like, well, you can't be that hot and like that poor. I personally don't think so.
That's why I love the movie, I think, because it had its own rules. It was basically in another universe. It was like some things were heightened from our universe, but there wasn't any TikTok involved. Everyone was going to a matchmaker played by Dakota Johnson. People were sick of swiping, so they were at this matchmaker. And it was just really, rom-coms are beautiful because you do enter into a new world where rules are very different, but it kind of tricks you to thinking, oh, this could be the reality. This is relatable for me.
I also, like, to be honest, I cried. I thought it was quite like poignant and like, I don't know. I really liked it. I mean, I know a lot of people hated it, but I just was like, a lot of people didn't like it.
What were their critiques?
I don't listen to that type of negativity. When I like a movie, I go, it's good, period, done, end of sentence. Yeah.
I did a deep dive on the dress she wore to the final wedding scene that her and Chris Evans are at. That's all I'll say about that scene, except for the dress that she's wearing is so gorgeous. I wanted to wear it as the maid of honor dress for my childhood best friend's wedding. And turns out it is too light of a color. It's too cream/white. This actually leads me into what my thing is this week. Yeah, okay, this Carly. This is insane.
Allow me to ask you the titular question. Mm-hmm. What's your thing right now?
My thing right now, well, I've had a few kind of circle the drain, but and maybe they'll all get brought up, but it's wedding guest attire.
Holy shit.
Yeah. I really need to get into it because it's actually taken away all of the other energy I have towards having any hobbies, everything. It's completely consuming. And I think that this is something that, people talk about, but if they really let it all out, I don't know what type of conversation that would be. And I'm looking forward to seeing how it goes.
Well, that's like such a good topic because there's so many different versions of like phrasing that people give for like cocktail attire or like
we should break that down.
Tie. Yeah, I mean,
let's break it down.
Anytime I see those phrases, I'm like, okay, well, I have to Google this because there's no way of knowing like what that actually means. I think it should come with like ideas. I think if it says that on the invitation, it should be like different ideas of what you could wear. But
I would love a Pinterest board per a link or something like that. And as a culture, I think we're getting there, but we're just not there yet.
We needed to just decide, like, you must wear black. End of discussion. Well, I guess black tie sort of says that, right?
Well, you must wear black is kind of funerals.
Oh, yeah.
Or black tie. Some people purposefully do you must wear black at the wedding. And that's kind of a chic move.
Yeah. Well, that wedding is like they're having the ceremony in the restaurant Nobu.
Oh, yes. Okay. Restaurant Nobu is where the wedding is because these people are so rich and they have such rich people taste that they don't want color at their wedding. They want it to be the color of stone and metal.
Slate. Yeah.
They want slate.
And metal, but not gold. They want it to be sort of platinum or
Yeah.
What does even platinum look like? That's the thing. Like when you're like me and Chris Evans in the movie, you don't really know about this rich people shit. You know, you're with your friends. You're living with your 7 best 38-year-old friends in a 2-bedroom apartment in probably what would be a gorgeous apartment. But since guys live there, God, they can't put the toilet seat down or flush their shit.
Or put the condom in the trash can in their room.
That was insane. And whenever that happened, I was like...
That's happened in the movie, yes.
Yeah. When that happened, I go, so this is true. This happened to this guy. You know what I mean? Like, because it's kind of based on reality. So
do you think someone on set goes, how about we put a condom on the floor, see what happens?
I think it was...
This could be fun for Chris to riff on. This happened to me, you guys. And then he's watching the movie and he's like, I wonder if people are going to pick up on this is my story. This is in the movie now.
It's based on a true story. Which also makes me think of Overcompensating, which you've since watched.
Now I've since watched, and it was my thing for about a week. 100%. I love the show. I think the writing is so good. Really good jokes. Just like
So
absolutely banger characters.
Holmes
Holmes is so great.
Hello. We both know this, but like Holmes was like fully improvising like a lot of those really, really funny lines.
I mean,
but they talked about it in an interview, and I was like, yeah, of course. Like that is a character fully created by them. Like that's so good.
What a beautiful, beautiful thing. And indicative of the set. It must have been a really fun set if Holmes was improvising like that.
Right.
I mean, come on.
Exactly.
Yeah. I was super, super sick with some sort of flu. Somebody recently said that they had something similar, and the name that they heard the disease was being called was razor blade COVID.
What?
Yeah, I was like, wait, that sounds a lot like what I was just sick with. And they were like, have you heard it's called razor blade COVID?
We need to start renaming this stuff something else. Why am I thinking of razor blades right now?
Because I guess when you swallowed, it felt like there were razor blades in your throat. And I said, I mean, yeah, that is exactly how I felt. But I certainly hope I didn't have razor blade COVID.
See, that's the thing. Whenever you're worried about having COVID, the best thing you can do is not test for COVID and just sort of figure it out. Stay home.
The best thing you could do is not test for COVID and go to the grocery store, go to work, just fight through it.
Go to work.
Go to work. You need money. You are just like Chris Evans in The Materialists.
Wait, okay, so back to your thing, the wedding attire. To reference, there is a brown suit that I have that I've now worn to like 3 weddings.
You look good in a brown suit.
Thank you. I love it. I'm like, it's a suit. It can, you can do a tie with it. You can do no tie. You can do just like the white button up. And it's like, it hits every time. It gets tens across the board at every ball.
Victor, what's your thing this week?
Okay, my thing is something that I hope I'm not going to be teaching you about, but it would be also fine if I was teaching you about it.
No, I think that's important. That's an important part of this podcast.
Totally. It's like, that it's like it's like in the DNA.
Yeah.
Harry Daniels. Do you know who Harry Daniels is?
You need to teach me about Harry Daniels. I don't know.
He is a viral TikTok prince, king of TikTok. He's the king prince of TikTok. He makes these videos where he goes up to celebrities and sings like this to them. Like he sings their song to them.
Well, of course I know who Harry Daniels is. I just didn't know his name.
He's literally Mike
Do we love that guy?
I'm obsessed with him. It's so funny that it just keeps working. Like this same concept just won't stop. It's
Didn't
so
he do it
funny.
to like Obama?
He's done it to like the Pope. Like it's so amazing every time. And sometimes if it's like a celebrity that like doesn't have doesn't sing, he'll like just like pick some random song that they have like some minuscule tangential connection to one of the lyrics. It is so funny. But it made me so that's part of it. My main thing that I want to talk about is Zara Larsson. And so Harry Daniels' first like entrance into my like cultural psyche was a 2017, maybe 18 Twitter viral video where he was like, I think he was like 12 or 13, but he was a big Stan Twitter person. Were you
when he was 12?
Yeah, I think.
My God.
But he was like big in Stan Twitter, and like it was like Stan Twitter wars like every other day, like to the point where Taylor Swift even like wrote about it in that song "You Need to Calm Down," where she's like comparing other girls who are killing it. Like
Ooh.
She's talking about Stan Twitter and like how evil and like toxic it is. So Harry Daniels is in this video, and he's like yelling and being yelled at by this like other gay guy who's like talking down to him, and he's like older than him, and he's like,
oh no.
And what he says to him to shut him up, to like win the argument against Harry, he goes, "You stand Zara Larsson." Okay. And
the older guy said this to Harry?
Yeah, he goes, "You stand Zara Larsson." Okay. Yeah. And then Harry goes, "Oh yeah, that's great, Roddy. Yeah, like totally."
He sounds like
really got
Cartman?
me. He sort of did a voice to be like, bleh. And it's so pure, like the interaction. It pure in that like they hate each other so much they would probably kill each other if like given the chance. But they and I think the other guy was like standing like Selena Gomez or something, which is like, I won't make a comment on that. But
and certain stands hate other stands because they think that those two like people hate each other in real life, or that they're kind of like, it's like a best friend being like, I hate them too.
Yeah, it's like, I think that is definitely a big component of some of these like stan wars, but I think like most of the time it's just like, my girl is better than your girl, and I'm gonna give you all the receipts. Like I'll show you like all their number ones, like how many times they like outdid Katy Perry or whatever. But it's just so funny to me that like this Zara Larsson stan sort of like, he got his huge viral moment and then like cashed in on the followers of that, and then like created this other whole separate viral thing where he's like doing the singing like
he was
prank.
like, now that I have your attention, this is something that's so funny.
It's just like, it's so amazing to me, his like his rise, and like I cannot wait to see what he does next.
He needs to be like, it's kind of reminding me of Chicken Shop dates. Like he needs to capitalize on the red carpet with this presence. Like he needs to be a personality that's out there interviewing people, getting the gossip.
We should have him on. We should have him
on. Do you think he would just sing to us the whole time?
I would love that. I love his singing voice. It's insane.
Have you ever been sang to?
No.
Romantically?
No.
Okay. I have.
Did Stuart do it?
No.
Okay. I was about to be like, who did this to you?
You look mortified.
Did Stuart do this?
No, Stuart did not sing to me. But this was somebody who was like a really big crush of mine. And then I finally got to go on like a date with them. I like, told them I had a crush on them. And then I got to go on a date with my crush.
You won a sweepstakes to go on a date with your crush.
Basically, by asking them out, I won a sweepstakes. And so I was so so excited, and they sang to me.
It hurts, like you saying that, it like viscerally hurts me.
It was like it was actually an out of body experience. Because like I thought, that is exactly what I want. But I want to watch that. I don't want to I want to watch that happen to two people.
Yeah.
In a movie where everybody's safe and nobody feels confused. Like a materialist setting, some sort of
Do you think Materialist would be a place where that could happen?
No.
That world?
I guess I'm thinking rom-com. And I do want to clarify. I don't think Materialist is a rom-com. I think it's a dark rom-com or a rom-dram.
Yeah.
Are we calling it? Do we ever call movies rom-drams?
I don't know, because I think that it's like drama is implicit in any real romance. Otherwise, it's like, are there any stakes?
Right. Well, even in a rom-com, they always have to have a beat where it gets really dram.
Yeah, where it gets real. Oh, you thought this was light. Someone just died.
There was a really disappointing thing that happened. And now everybody has to kind of be alone for a minute. But they're going to come back together in a way that you probably cannot not predict.
Do you know who the standout I thought was in that movie, The Materialist? Like, fully, I was like, get her on a ballot for like best actress. Like,
I could guess, but tell me.
You know exactly who it was. It was the girl. Her name was like Chloe or Sophie. Sophie. Who is that woman?
She was phenomenal.
Whenever oh my God, I have chills thinking about it. Whenever she's in and by the way, spoiler alert, if you want to see The Materialist, I feel that you should see it without knowing anything about it. Oh, 1 second. I got to pause because the train's going by.
Victor lives in Chicago, so the train is going by right now. And that's something that's really fabulous about living in Chicago is you can find an apartment that's right next to the train. And if your dad visits you, he'll talk about how that was kind of similar to the Blues Brothers movie and how they lived in an apartment next to the train in Chicago too. So that's kind of a fabulous part of living in Chicago. But it is noisy. Spoiler alert.
It is. Okay, I'm back online. Also, by the way, there is a petition that someone like posted on like a signpost about like reducing the noise from the train. And I was like, hey, buddy.
How would you do that?
I got news for you. Santa's not real either. Okay? Not gonna happen, fucko.
How would you even do that?
I know. I'm like, should we build like a big wall in front of the train? Like, I mean, maybe. Okay, so
anyways,
Sophie, they're in the middle of the street, which is like, this is the second time in the movie where this happens, where like a big blowout happens in the middle of the street, which I was like, oh, cute callback, but it's terrible this time. And Sophie does this thing. The character, of course. What are the words that she says? Because she goes, she does this big inhale. She's like, like she's crying and she's like, me. And it's like, yes. I actually have chills even hearing myself do that. So you can imagine like big theater. I have a mouth full of Swedish fish. I went to see it with Hannah.
You still haven't been able to swallow it.
I go,
you have been eating a lot without. You've just been kind of storing them because they're hard to chew.
She was like, and it's like, to choose to do that in this movie is fucking bonkers. But
to be able to cry like that, you are a good actor.
Yeah.
And Dakota Johnson hits her with like a, Sophie, please, I'm serious.
Dakota has a ball cap on because she's doing reconnaissance. She's in a full trench coat.
She was spying. She was spying on this traumatized woman. That was messed up of her.
She's spying on this traumatized woman in a in a disguise. It's like, yeah, that's not the vibe.
That's not going to make things worse.
She's like, what if I wear a scary mask?
She needed to be wearing, call back to me, a halter top.
Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been a better look for her to spy on somebody.
But I really love that. And you as an actor, I'm sure you were like, oh, she's eating it. She's eating. As
an actor, I was watching the movie and I forgot I was an actor because that's the power of movies is that you forget where you are. And you forget kind of who you are. And I was watching it and I was just going, to be able to cry like that, this woman should be cast in everything. She really just like took that role and absolutely, she made the movie.
I think so too. Yeah. She was like, because it could have been so not that. Like it could have been so easy peasy, like played one note, like sad. But she was like strong and kind of erratic and pissed off, and like I was like,
she was
oh my
real.
God. Yeah, exactly.
It was very, the whole movie was very realistic besides a couple things. And like to that I say an excellent rom-dram.
Exactly.
And I have gotten the comparison to Dakota Johnson, yes.
Oh, you're bringing that up
And do I
again.
take that seriously? Yeah.
Just kidding.
Yeah, I've gotten that. And do I think maybe it's only because of my haircut? Yeah.
Yeah.
Maybe. Probably,
No.
guys.
You kind of look like her, like eyes, eyebrows,
I know I brought it back up, but I'm glad you're kind of digging
fleshing
in.
it out.
Yeah, fleshing it out. I also get, and this I go, you guys, calm down. I get Margaret Qualley. I don't think I look like her.
Let
truly,
me look up
though.
a picture of her really quick. Margaret Qualley.
Yeah.
And by the way, is it Qualley or Quayle? Oh my God, Carly, you do look like her. Margaret Carly, more like.
Oh my God. I remember when I was a waitress, I would get it like a lot. And I
Like
was
big
like,
movie producers taking their sunglasses off.
No, I fucking
hold the
wish.
fucking phone. You're working
work-
at this restaurant and you're Margaret Qualley? Jesus.
No, I was when I was working at a Scottish pub in Chicago, and I was serving all you can eat fish and chips to people. And it was across the street from a movie theater. And Once Upon a Time in Hollywood just came out, and she was in it. And I was getting that because we had a movie deal where if you saw a movie and you brought us your stubs, you can get a free sticky toffee pudding.
Oh, shit.
Yeah. So it was really
Run
setting me up
that.
for success.
Me when I hear about sticky toffee pudding.
You can go. I'll say it is the Duke of Perth. It's in Chicago, and we're
What is
not
this, by the
sponsored
way?
by them.
The Duke of Perth?
The Duke of Perth. It's a Scotch pub in Chicago. It's pretty damn good.
Perth?
Pretty historic.
Australia.
Perth. Yeah, except this is the Duke of Perth, and it's Scottish.
The Duke of Perth.
Oh yeah, they used to try to teach me how to do a Scottish accent. It just hasn't worked, and I won't waste our
That
time
was
on
Australian.
that. Oh, you see.
Okay, I suck balls at that.
Okay, so let's really break it down because we are getting into the Materialists, and we're getting into wedding guest attire, and we're also getting into Harry
Daniels. And
Harry
by the way,
Daniels.
I'd like to give him a shout out because he followed me. And
Oh my
I
God.
had been following him for a while. And I got the chance to be like, I love your shit. And he was like, thank you.
Wow.
That's what the world we are living in now. We have access.
Yes, it's not in the materialist world. Thank God for that. These people
Yeah.
don't have access like that. And that's why the movie's so special. But that is so amazing. So you and Harry exchanged compliments. Oh my God.
I think he commented on one of my videos and said, I watch this every day. Like,
Whoa. I
And
can
I
see you
didn't believe
singing
that.
to people. I can see you singing to people with him. That's my pitch.
right?
He comes out from one side and starts singing to someone, and they're like, "Oh my God, it's Harry." You come out from the other side.
I pop
and
out
scare
behind
them.
their ear. Hello.
All right, my thing with wedding guest attire truly
Well, yeah, what are your
is-
challenges with it? Because I mean, like I said, I've worn the same freaking brown freaking brown suit for 50 years at this point.
Victor? That's the thing. Is like when a suit is involved in your look, you don't have to change it up. People just want you to look good in a suit. You could rewear a suit thousands of times and just change the tie, right? But I feel like a lot of people are like, yeah, suits,
Clip
suits,
that.
you got it easy.
A lot of people are like, yeah. Me, when I'm giving away free ice cream, does anyone want this? And a lot of people are like, yeah.
Well, that's what my brain feels like when I talk about people who get to wear suits. It's like, yeah,
People have suit wearing experience. Thank you so much. Go on.
Yeah, suits. Hey, kudos to you, suits. get to look good in the same suit every time. Shake it up put a little brooch, put a little pocket square, maybe a tie.
Carly,
as long as your haircut is looking fresh, you're great. You're ready for the wedding.
do you realize what era of time you're living in?
Yeah, I think I do, but can you tell me?
You could wear one, two.
No, I could, but that's...
You could wear a suit, and you could wear a suit. You could wear a suit.
You're right, I could. And I've considered it.
But then it's like you get to wear that to one wedding, and then anytime after that, you're the suit girl. So it's like, pick it wisely.
I would rock a suit 100%. But the situations I've been in, it's my vision for myself for the wedding. I've gone, okay, I'm going for a dress. And when I decide I'm going for a dress, I've got to find the cutest dress. And I've got to go on a deep dive of what stores are carrying dresses that are appropriate for weddings. And this is like something that has really, really chapped my ass because I was really trying to avoid going on Reformation.com. And
Reformation, is that like really expensive dresses?
yeah, it can be for sure.
They're always really beautiful.
Well, they're always beautiful, but everybody goes there for wedding dresses now. So I was or wedding guest dresses. So I was like, maybe I'll skip it. I won't go there. Let me see what else everybody else online has to offer.
I'd like to just jump in. Your accidental slip of saying wedding dress as a person who's not married yet, it's like,
that's embarrassing.
Yeah. It's like there's so much. No. I'm just saying there's so much behind that. It's like you, it's a dress you wear to a wedding. For me, it's my wedding dress.
You're so right. The weight I feel going to this wedding. I'm approaching every wedding as if it's my own. Do you think?
I think that is how you're approaching it.
My dress needs to look so special on me. And what am I thinking of myself? This isn't my wedding.
You're thinking this is ideal scenario for you. The bride sees you come in. She pulls you aside. She goes, switch me right now. What size are you? Doesn't matter. Switch me. And then you go, really? And she's like, yeah. And you guys switch and you rip off the bottom part of the wedding dress. So it's like less formal. And she wears your dress to get married in.
Wait, let's act that out. Okay, you're the bride. Let's act that out. Hey, girl, congrats on the big day.
Hi.
Hi.
Yeah, remind me of your name again. Sorry,
Carly, I'm a +1.
Oh my God, I'm so glad you could make it.
Of course, I wouldn't have missed it. Such an honor.
Where did you get that dress?
This I got it secondhand. Isn't it so chic?
It's the most beautiful thing I've ever seen.
Nobody could find a dress like this because I looked really hard for it. And it's secondhand.
When you say secondhand, it's not from
vintage.
Like your grandma that survived the Holocaust. It's like from someone
No,
you've never
I found it at a vintage store. Kind of just like the tags were ripped off. Oh, you want me to take it off?
I need you to take your dress off so I can put it on and get married in it, bitch.
Hey, bitch, you look stunning. You don't need my dress.
Really?
Oh, of course, you could have it. I'll do anything for you, girl.
Thank you.
I know we just met.
I put on the tube dress. It's just it's a plastic tube dress and it's bright pink.
Mm-hmm. It's a tube dress, like a tube top kind of dress.
It's just one tube and it's so tight and it's so bright pink. Mm-hmm. And then you see me walking down the aisle.
You are flipping the norms on its head. Guys, she's flipping wearing a wedding dress on its head. She's wearing bright pink. This is amazing.
And you hear her
I'm in a wedding gown.
I'm in my bangers era, Mom. Mom, I'm in my bangers era.
Oh my God. Absolutely, girl. Wait, hey guys, when do you think I'm going to get married? I'm looking around. When do you think I'll have a day kind of like this?
I'm like Stuart. I'm Stuart. I go, look down. I'm on my knee.
Do you think he's going to sing to me? Hey, are you going to sing to me?
If I could grant you one wish, I wish you could see the way you kiss.
I look naked when I put my hands up. Look at this.
Ooh, I love watching you, baby, when you're driving me new crazy. Ooh, I love the way you love me, love. Nowhere else I'd rather. Wait, who's that? Harry Daniels comes in. Rather. You should marry him. Period.
How did you get Harry Daniels? He's my favorite online personality and comedian.
I pulled a few strings.
I love you, Stuart.
And I love you too, Carly.
The answer is yes. I'm already in a wedding dress. The bride gave it to me. Shall we do this thing?
Yes. And then they get married.
Say yes for the rest of my life, because I need to know.
The bride singing that song is so funny.
Okay, yeah. If the priest or whoever, the officiator
say yes, because I need to know.
Need to know. And do you, Stuart, take Carly to be your lawfully wedded wife? I look at him, I go, say yes, because I need to know.
God, that would be such a fun wedding scene. We should write that into a movie.
Yeah, we should write that into our rom-dram.
I can't commit to that right now because I'm busy that day, so I have a lot of different stuff I'm working on. So
no, I respect that.
I can't write that right now.
Hey, I want to say thank you for kind of slapping me across the face and making me realize I was turning a wedding guest dress into a situation completely about myself. You kind of slapped me across the face podcast style.
There is like a quote. I think Kate Brilliant says this, but she got really sad. She started crying when she before she went to a wedding one time when she was like 8 or 9. And she was so sad because she knew that she looked so beautiful that the bride would get upset with her. It's just so good to me. Okay. So what is the dress code for your upcoming wedding?
Well, so the dress code is my BFF's wedding is going to be a very chic garden wedding in California. And it's so amazing. There's going to be roses everywhere. And I was going, I need to match the vibe. If I don't match the vibe, I might as well not go. And that was kind of my like tunnel vision. So every waking moment I had about 10 tabs open on my phone, and I had every brand possible that could maybe have a garden party vibe to it. And I would be sending, everyone's going to go, you sound like such an annoying friend, but I would be sending the bride options to help me choose.
That is so funny.
She's like, I'm trying to focus on my own wedding.
She picks the ugliest one. This one. I like this one.
It was really a collaboration between the two of us because I'm the only one in the bridal party. They're having small parties. And so I was just like, I want to knock this out of the park for you. It's
Wait,
not
you're the
every
only
day.
One. Wait, yeah, you should be asking her. That makes sense.
Yeah, I wanted to match the vibe, you know? It's pretty, everything's pretty chill, but I wanted to make sure I wanted to match it. I wanted to make sure that I wanted to match it. That's what I just said.
That's deep.
And so I did find a dress that has a literal rose on it.
Yeah.
And it's in a rose garden.
Yeah.
And her and I agreed, this is the one. So as soon as I pressed order, my shoulders dropped. I go, okay, now it's time to focus on writing the speech I'm going to give. And I just get to be in bliss doing that. And
this is your speech dress, more importantly.
Exactly. And all the other guests at the wedding are people who, you know, I grew up with, etc. So I'm really just trying to be like, I look good, but it's not about me.
Holy
How do you
shit,
find
that's
a dress
hard.
that says, I look good, but it's not about me?
Anytime I wear a barely interesting outfit, I'm like, all right, people are taking pictures. Shit. Like, even just to go outside.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, because you look that good, people will stop you. I mean, to be stopped for wearing a good outfit.
There's nothing like it. One time, me and my friend Megan were in Pittsburgh at a gay bar. And by the way, I have something else to say about Pittsburgh, but
Okay.
if I can remember it, whatever.
Say it really quick.
I was recently talking to someone and they were like, oh, I lived in Pittsburgh for a few years. And I was like, oh, no way. Like, I'm literally from there. And then we kind of, like, the conversation broke off. They started walking ahead. And then out of nowhere, they turned around. They were like, what part of Pittsburgh did you live in? Oh. And I was like, oh, well, I grew up in Katanning and it's like 45 minutes north of Pittsburgh. And he goes, so you didn't live in Pittsburgh? I said, dude. Oh, you're one of those. Got it.
Are they from Pittsburgh?
No.
What?
But here's the thing. They did that. And I wasn't even, I was going to mercifully offer the fact that I did eventually move to Pittsburgh proper. But at that point, I go, I never want to fucking talk to your dumb ass again. If you're one of those people, can I just say, if you're one of those people who's like, I need you for my safety, I need you to tell me the 4,000 person village that you came from instead of saying the closest metropolitan area for me, for my ego. If you're one of those people, you need to go to church. You need to find a priest, get an exorcism because you're crazy. You've lost the plot. People 100%. Are allowed to claim the closest city to them. That's fine.
Victor, people have done this to me when I say I'm from San Diego. Because I'm from the county of San Diego. I'm not from downtown San Diego, the city.
Oh, shit.
And people go, interesting, where are you from? In San Diego? I say, I'm from Encinitas. Because that's where I'm from. And that's a town. And they go, so you're not from San Diego. And I didn't realize people were like this until like my mid to late 20s, like a couple years ago. And I was like, wait, what? What is going on? Like, why are we doing this to each other? Why are you doing this to me?
Like, if you're asking me where my point of like birth origin is, like, we obviously don't know each other. So like, calm the fuck down.
It's
like,
crazy that person's not from Pittsburgh at all.
I know.
Interesting. I think some people, they would say their thing is like checking people on where they're on, you know, like their exact location of living or where they're from. And it's a little like scary.
Like, oh, so you're not
vibes.
From Pittsburgh. Oh, I'm not? Because this whole time I really did think that, you know what I mean? Like, oh, you're helping me? Like, what is going on? You're big.
They're picking a fight. They're picking a fight. That's what they're doing. Wow.
And if you want to fight, I will fight you. I'm at this point in my life where I will fucking fight you. Like,
no, totally. Period. What kind of would be your first move if you were to fight? So like a closed fist, but like not like a punch.
It's going on
with
the top
front
of their
your
head.
fist. You're gonna bonk them. You're kind of bopping and bonking.
What about you? What's your first move?
I think like my first move would probably be some sort of like kick.
It would be a kick.
Yeah, I think I would kind of like try to kick while my arms got into motion. Like, because I would be like so mad that the top of my body would be like, what do we do? But then I would just kick. And then I would take them down to the floor.
I think kicking is not happening enough in male on male fighting, like other than like UFC. But like, I have really strong legs. Like, if I wanted to, and I got mad enough at that guy, I could kick him probably so hard he would like lose feeling in his penis forever. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's how hard of a kicker I played soccer in high school. Like,
you're not fucking around. What position were you?
I played defense, so there was a lot of kicking going on.
Mm-hmm. And I played water polo for a little while, so I could take their little head and smack them to the ground, water polo ball style.
You could squish their fucking brain like a watermelon.
Yeah, 100%. I was in the pool absolutely tearing, me and the girls, we were tearing each other apart below water.
Water polo is so scary to me.
Where did we divert? We started talking about Pittsburgh because I just want to make sure for the students of the podcast that we get back to that because we're pretty bad at getting back to things.
I diverted from that.
You're scared thinking about it. Maybe we don't remember.
Well, I'm so afraid about my brain. Like I am so worried for her. Like I never know what's going on. But
every time I get freaked out, eat a handful of blueberries. I go, my brain's gonna be fine now.
Speaking of brain, okay, no, I literally need to stay on this. Why was I talking about, why did I mention Pittsburgh? It's okay. You were saying something else.
I literally said, real quick, just say what you were going to say. And now we forget.
And I was like, no. I got so heated. I'm like sweating after talking about that because it pissed me off so much. I'm not mean to people that I just meet. And this person, I was just like, oh, you're one of those. And I said it without like any like humor in my voice. And I just was like, it just like it freaks me out.
No, when you're actually mad at somebody and someone actually does something horrible and you're not the type of person to usually, you don't take getting mad at people lightly, right? Like,
no.
And you're mad, it's scary. If you have to use your stern voice or something just flies out of you that is such a good comeback, like, oh, you're one of those.
It flew out.
Shit's about to go down.
I know. I was like, I better get ready to like start bonking because like this shit is like popping off.
I'm going to bonk you on the head if you keep talking like that.
If you don't think I'm going to bonk you on the head the second you turn around, you got another thing coming.
Yeah. No, the one time I felt really, really mad like that, that comes top of mind. I was in, well, this is going to sound insane, but I was in South America in Colombia. And my friends had met this guy on the beach who promised to show us his beautiful like land that he was living on.
Okay.
And he kept saying that he was going to take us there, but then he just kept like walking us around this town that he took us to and then like basically taking money from us.
Oh, like he was like, I'm going to be your tour guide.
Yeah, he was like, I'm going to be your tour guide. By the way, after this point, you owe me like however much money. And he was like totally starting to hit on us and everything. Like it was like crazy. And then
I'm not going to pay you to hit on me, fucker.
It's literally wild to try to shorten this story. But
don't shorten it.
I got so mad at him that I turned him and I said, I don't believe you. I don't believe that you have this land. You are not taking us there.
How old were you?
I don't believe you.
How young were you?
I was about 22 years young / old.
Yeah, that's a great age to
start
flexing that muscle.
You want to know how this night ended? He said we were going to watch the sunset from a hammock on the side of a mountain. And by the time we finally got there, my friends that I was traveling with said, why don't we just sleep on the side of this mountain? When else would we ever have the chance? And I said, I don't know. I don't think we should do that. This seems like a pretty bad idea. We have a hostel down the mountain. And then turns out the bus stopped running back down the mountain. So we had to sleep there anyways. We slept on the side of the mountain on a hammock.
Carly, this is not good.
No, it was crazy. And the next morning got really badly burned by a moto taxi.
Oh my God.
This is a crazy thing to bring up.
Was this was just like a fun trip that you guys like planned out of college? Like it was like college friends?
It was supposed to be, yeah. So it started out really fun. And then as soon as my friends met this guy on the beach that said he was going to show us the land and they were taken by him, it changed the vibe of the trip completely.
Fuck.
Mm-hmm. And we never went.
Was he at least extremely hot?
No.
Okay, this gets more and more peculiar the more and more words you say.
Yeah. Let me tell you, he's not invited to my wedding.
You're getting married on top of the same mountain. No?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I mean, the view is impeccable.
Well, what are your thoughts on like ideal wedding scenario? Like, because I've been having a lot of thoughts about like what a wedding like broadcasts to the guests and to all the people watching who weren't invited, like on Instagram, like what it means about you, the type of wedding that you agree to have.
Yes.
And it's like, because it's so customizable, like you really can like present who you are via your event,
via your wedding,
that shows your love and like what your relationship has meant to you. So like, what is your vibe for your wedding?
For my wedding, that I'm not engaged to do.
Well, your inevitable wedding.
My inevitable wedding, my thoughts on this are really like, weddings present themselves as so customizable, but then there are so many traditions and then there's so many people to keep in mind that as soon as I start thinking about my ideal wedding, then I start thinking about all the people and all the traditions, and quickly it gets absorbed into that and it becomes kind of like everything else. That's my fear.
Right. Exactly. So it's hard to even think about what you would ideally want, because every wedding becomes this monster that I've ever gone to. Well, I mean, actually, I take that back. I've been to a couple friends' weddings. I imagine I throw up because I got nervous about saying that. I've been to a couple friends' weddings that are like totally perfect.
Those friends absolutely nailed it. I think truly the thing that matters the most about any wedding that I've ever been to, the most fun weddings, the most gorgeous weddings, the couple is actually having a good time.
Yes.
They're doing things that they actually want to be doing. That is the best. Like, they've clearly made choices that serve them, because if they're having a good time, then it doesn't matter if it's where it is or like how much money they spent. You know what I mean? Like,
totally.
That the only thing that matters for me leaving a wedding is I go, that couple seemed like so happy, and like they were like they danced the whole night. You know?
Yeah.
Or if things went wrong, it didn't matter, because every wedding I've been to, something has gone wrong. It's just so beautiful that way.
I guess then the other question is like, what is the scenario where you would be like, I am gonna have fun at this event regardless of where it is, and then it's like, what does that include? And for me, I'm thinking about it. I'm going, beautiful weather. It starts in the day and ends in the night. It's like it's like an all day, like fun thing. Like there's activities back to back. My close family members are there.
Yeah.
My close friends are there. And there's karaoke, there's dancing, there's really good, unassumingly good food. Like food where you're like, oh, it's like kind of messy, but it's like, it tastes so good. And you're like,
the midnight snack is everything, or the late night snack that people bring out is everything.
Yeah.
Everything. If it has to be handheld. That's something that I've learned. We went to a wedding where someone had wings. It wasn't right. That was a bad kind of handheld. That was like a messy, people were hunching over. It has to be like a pizza, a taco, a burger, something like that. This is a big wedding question that has been a topic of debate in my close circles recently. Okay. How do you feel about choreographed dance for the first dances?
So I actually think it was a good idea at the beginning of like 2016, but like as it is now, it's not a surprise now. So there's that huge element of it that's taken away. But it's like, if it's a current fun song and like the first dance people like love it, then I'm like, yeah, this is your wedding. Hey, like go off.
This is
like,
your wedding. Hey.
You know what I mean? Like, how could I ever like judge someone, I guess, for like, but at the same time, I'm like, well, we're all your family and friends, so we kind of have to watch this. Like, it's kind of a captive audience situation. So that's the other issue.
That's true.
Unless you're Julianne Hough. It's like,
oh my God. Unless you're a Dallas Cowboys cheerleader and it is tradition that your girls come out and do Thunderstruck at everybody's wedding from the squad. Did you know that's tradition?
That's fucking cool.
Yeah. How amazing is that?
Wait, what is your opinion on the choreographed dance?
I love it.
I mean, well, I thought you meant like the first dance, like it was just the bride and groom doing choreo together.
Yeah, I mean that. And then
Okay.
I also like then like the father-daughter dance, and then like at my wedding, this is all
I
right,
like father-daughter dance choreo. I really like that.
love that.
I love that because it tells a whole
As men
story.
get older, they become a little bit more, vulnerable. They get a little softer. They go, let me learn some choreo. Okay, I'm leaving it all out there. People are crying.
I'm going to learn the choreo to C'est La Vie for my daughter's wedding.
Oh my God. This is my ideal wedding situation. Without, because I immediately went into what I'm afraid of. This is what I would love. My bachelorette, me and my closest friends, we take a dance class. You could steal this. People could steal this. It's fine. But I am thinking I'm going to do it if I do a wedding like this. We do a dance class. Girls, remember the moves. We're doing it at the wedding. We're doing it at the wedding, okay? Everybody.
This is really good.
It's bringing it back to my roots. I'm learning a dance. I'm making my whole family watch me do it. They saw me do that when I was little. We're going to do it again. And this time, I'm going to be looking so hot, and I'm going to be nailing it with my girls.
I like a group. I love a group dance. I'm worried about just the bride and groom doing choreo for their. I'm worried about that. I think it should be the traditional slow dance. It can be awkward. It's like that thing is awkward, but it's also like, in my mind, like, I'm like, that's what everyone. That's like one of the main parts of the wedding is like the first dance. It's like a slow dance in front of everyone. It is awkward now that I'm talking about it.
I'm just worried that if I had to do a slow dance where I had nothing planned, I would be like looking around at everybody the whole time and kind of doing like silly faces. Like, being like, can you believe this? Can't believe it. Hey, how'd I get here? Hey, oh, good to see you. Yeah, so weird, right?
You.
Hi, aw.
Oh,
This is cute. I would be going, this is so nice.
No, you're right. Yeah.
But that's just my tendency. And so I need to be distracted. But if I learn choreography, though, something about my brain immediately forgets it. That's also a tragic flaw about me. So it would turn into me kind of trying to do the choreographed dance and then me mouthing, like, people would be watching me, like, look at Stuart going, so sorry. Oh, shit. Like, wait. Back it up. Let's try it again. I'd be trying it again.
But if it's you and the girls, it's like there's way higher probability of it going perfectly.
Yeah, and I could like kind of copy their moves, If I classically when you forget the choreo, I would have the bride plays kind of maybe in the back row. She would be
just one row back because there'd be number one like girl.
Yeah, it would just be so fun. I love dancing, and I would love to dance more.
Wait, I love that. I'm sorry I shit on it.
No, you just weren't thinking about it in the way I was thinking about it. And that's just the truth of that.
I was thinking you and Stuart would start the slow dance, and then out of nowhere, he would like kneel down, and then you'd do a backflip off of his leg. And then you start doing
cute.
Like hip hop.
Well, yeah, you're thinking like slow dance turning into like I like big butts playing.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Classically hilarious move. What a stunt. Everybody's losing their minds. They
My
didn't see that coming.
anaconda don't. Okay, I think the slow dance is over.
The bride. We're dancing. The bride should have a fedora if she's going to do that.
Oh, please wear a fedora.
My dad famously wore a fedora to my brother's wedding because it was right after my parents' divorce, and he wanted to show up in style.
Cute. He was just trying something. Yeah, let's make fun of the girl who put herself out there,
No, he was applauded. I'm not kidding. Everybody was complimenting him to hell. Like,
oh, that's awesome.
This man stepped out at my brother's wedding after hiring a personal stylist.
He has a fedora and a cane.
Yes, might I add, this was not his vibe my entire life. Freshly divorced, he hires a personal stylist. He goes, I'll show them that I'm better than ever. And he gets a seersucker suit and a fedora.
Mic drop.
This is called doing a wedding right.
Yeah. That's what if you had a question about what you were going to be wearing to your next wedding, it's that.
Yeah. Maybe hire a personal stylist that has the balls to put you in a seersucker suit and a little fedora. It wasn't
fedora
too
about
little.
this size.
Thank God that the fedora wasn't too little. Because he goes, I got a hat. It's going to be a surprise. You're the only one that knows. And I said,
I'm the only one that knows?
No. Is it a fedora? Please tell me. 'Cause I'm like, what else would it be? If it's not a baseball hat for you, I don't know what else. It has to be a fedora. So then he goes, okay, yeah, it's a fedora. I said, send me a picture immediately. I need to know the size of the fedora.
Yeah.
The size of the brim. Thankfully, it was medium sized.
Okay.
So it wasn't like a tiny little like cap. Little jaunty cap.
I just imagine a side little fedora this big placed right here. Jolly good morning to you
He's
today.
British. Yeah, he was going to be British. The wedding was in Cabo. He was going to try out a British accent. It was so gorgeous. He got a pair of Vans for the first time in his life. He was rocking some sneakers. And a guy, when he was walking into the welcome dinner, said, hey, man, cool sneakers. And to watch your 60-year-old father get complimented on his shoes for the first time in his life.
What did he say? Thanks, man.
He was like, hey.
Thanks, man.
No, he talks like this. He goes, hey, thanks, man.
He really did say, hey, thanks, man?
My dad says man a lot. Hey,
How did I know
man.
that he was going to say that, though?
I don't know. Maybe it's just my vibe.
Hey, thanks, man.
It makes sense.
Who cares?
Who cares? Yeah.
The fact that this conversation came all the way back to where it started is like,
Yeah.
I'm like, we are goated as fuck.
That is all the time we have today. Victor, what social media can people find us on?
That's an amazing question, Carly. They can find us on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts. And you know what's the interesting thing about the podcast platforms? You can give us an amazing review, and it actually helps us so much you wouldn't even believe it.
Yeah, and not to mention you can subscribe to us too while you're doing all of that. So you'll never miss an episode. It'll always pop up on your feed every Tuesday when we release.
Yes, give us 5 stars, okay, fuckers?
Okay, that's all, students. Don't be shitheads, bastards.
Do Tell is produced and edited by Connor Hickox of Mixed Metaphor, with artwork by Gabrielle Tenerello and Andrew Lawler, IT support by Stuart Hykar, and theme music by Blake Sokoloff and Ari Levin.
Do tell.
The podcast.
The podcast.
Oh, do tell.
Do tell.